Your Lordships, it's an application for regular bail under section 307 of the IPC, Your Lordships.
Yes.
Annexure 1 at page 14 is the first information report. Page 16 is the Fadbayan of the informant.
Fadbayan of Manish Kumar.
Manish Kumar, Your Lordships.
कल्पना नर्सिंग होने करते कि खाने पीने का सामान खरीद कर रहा था, दो अज्ञात व्यक्ति मुंह में ढका हुआ था, दुकानदार राजीव कुमार ले रहा था। दोनों व्यक्तियों से एक ने कमर से पिस्टल अचानक 2 गोली राजेंद्र कुमार जी को मार दिया। तब मैं डर से दुकान से भागने लगा। उन लोगों ने मेरे को एक गोली पीठ में मार दिया। What happened to Rajkumar?
Rajkumar was also admitted, Your Lordships. He was.
No, what happened to Rajkumar?
Alive.
Huh? Live.
Both are alive, Your Lordships. Both are alive.
307. Okay. What is the evidence against your client?
Your Lordships, the evidence against my client is, Your Lordships, initially, Your Lordships, the spy informed with regard to the involvement of 3 accused persons, Your Lordships. One of the person was arrested and he confessed, and he disclosed my name, and he also named me as one of the assailant, as one of the person who has given firing. And this petitioner, Your Lordships, he is in custody.
No.
Your Lordships.
Custody period undergone, that is not relevant. That is another last aspect. What is the evidence against your client?
Then, Your Lordships, even initially, Your Lordships, the wife of both the injured were examined under section 161 of CRPC. Both have not named the petitioner, Your Lordships. Subsequently, the injured, this Manish Kumar, who is also the informant, is also one of the injured. He has also not disclosed. But the Raj Kumar, Your Lordships, his statement is being recorded on, Your Lordships, 9th of June 2020. This FIR is, Your Lordships, dated.
FIR is dated
14th of May 2020. And the statement of this Raj Kumar is being recorded on 9th of June 2020.
It was for the first time that his statement was
recorded on 9th of June 2020, Your Lordships. And in that statement, he says that he had a dispute with one Ankush, one of the co-accused, one Ankush, Your Lordships, Ankush Kumar. Because when he was also, when the informant, when the injured and that Ankush was in judicial custody, they had certain dispute, and he says that Ankush had fired on him. But so far as this petitioner is concerned, he says, that injured Rajkumar says that so far as the firing on Manish is concerned, the allegation is attributable to this petitioner.
Okay, let us see what this Rajkumar says.
Your Lordships, Rajkumar.
Para 51.
The statement of Rajkumar is at para 51, Your Lordships.
Para 51.
Your Lordship.
Jakhmi Rajkumar, yes.
Your Lordship. May I read it, Your Lordship?
1 minute.
Okay.
मैं राजकुमार सिंह स्वयं से बयान दिया कि अपने बयान में बताया कि दिनांक 6 बजे के समय 2 व्यक्ति मेरे दुकान पे आए। रजनी मंगा मैंने पैसे, फिर कमर से पिस्तौल निकाल के मेरे ऊपर चला दिया, जो गोली मेरे पेट में लगी। फिर दूसरी गोली चलाया जो मेरे पेट में लगे। फिर पिस्तौल वाला हाथ पकड़कर मैं लटक गया। तब तक उनका पिस्तौल का मैगजीन गिर गया। जो अपने ऊपर पिस्तौल मार के निकाला। पीठ में लगी। मुझ पर गोली चलाने वाला अंकुश कुमार को चूसना दूसरा व्यक्ति जो मनीष कुमार का जो है वह प्रिंस कुमार
जी।
He has taken name of both of
Your Lordship. He has named this petitioner as the person who has fired on that Manish Kumar. So far as Manish Kumar is concerned, he has not named me. But subsequently, he is clarifying, Your Lordship.
Manish Kumar is just a customer in the shop of this fellow.
He has said that he used to visit the shop always.
Yes.
Your Lordship, he is saying, this Raj Kumar, आगे पूछने पर बताया कि जब हम जेल में थे, तब अंकुश,
ये कहाँ से पढ़ रहे हैं?
Same paragraph 51, Your Lordship itself. The last 5 lines.
के पास गुजर रहा था, हाँ.
The last 6 lines, Your Lordship. आगे पूछने पर बताया कि जब हम जेल में थे, तब अंकुश कुमार उर्फ चुसना से तारीख में जाने के लिए गाड़ी में बैठने को लेकर विवाद हुआ था। मैं
काफी देर तक होगा शायद, गोली लगने के कारण बयान देने की
नहीं दिया
स्थिति
था,
में
अन्य
नहीं
कोई
था।
उल्लेखनीय बात नहीं बताया। सो इट वाज अ डिस्प्यूट विथ योर लॉर्डशिप दिस चुस्ना,
Yes, Ankush Kumar.
Ankush Kumar, your lordship, Ankush Kumar. So far as this petitioner is concerned, your lordship, he has remained in custody for, since 30th of June 2020. Even the wife of both the injured have not disclosed the name of this petitioner.
The wives were
Your
not
lordship,
with their.
even this, your lordship, Rajkumar also has not disclosed the name. At least to the wife, he would have disclosed if he would have known the name of the person, your lordship. But after 1 month.
What is the injury of this
Manish.
Rajkumar?
Manish, your lordship.
No, Rajkumar.
Rajkumar पर क्या है?
Rajkumar's injury certificate.
So far Rajkumar is concerned, your lordship, the allegation of firing is not on this petitioner.
Point is otherwise.
Your lordship.
Point is whether he was injured to such an extent that he was not in a position to make his statement. Where is the injury certificate?
Last page of the diary, your lordship. Rajkumar, entry wound है हुजूर on the 1 inch into 1 inch on the right side of the chest.
डायरी का लास्ट पेज पैराग्राफ बता सकते हैं आप? 72, 73,
हुजूर ये पैराग्राफ
75, 76, ये लास्ट डायरी एंड होती है 84.
हुजूर पेज 14 देखा जाए, पेज 14 होगा उसके
पेज
बाद
14, एक मिनट.
हाँ जी, उसके बाद लगा।
अच्छा, पेज 14, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
After the statement.
Yes, at the end of the some
Your lordship.
examined Manish Kumar. That is the certificate.
जी.
Entry wound 2 inch by 1 inch left side of chest.
Chest. Literally with burn and elevated margin.
What is criminal antecedent of this?
One case, your lordship, pending. Only one case pending, and that also just from that case I have remanded in the present case, your lordship. Only one case, your lordship, 285 of 2020.
Yes. Yes.
Your lordship, apart from the para 51.
Para 51.
हाँ, वो तो हुजूर उसका इंजर्ड का बयान है, उसके अलावा हुजूर para
51 पैरा 51 जख्मी राजकुमार।
हाँ, जी, वो तो हुजूर पढ़ लिया गया, वो
पढ़ लिया
जी जी। हम para 39 हुजूर, ये अदर विटनेस है हुजूर, जो पास के नियर बाई की विटनेस है। para 39 हाँ 40 41 मेन का बयान है, para 39 हुजूर। साक्षी
जस्ट 39 साक्षी भूषण कुमार सिंह
इधर सो बयान लिया। उन्होंने अपने बयान में प्राथमिक का समर्थन करते हुए आगे बताया कि दिनांक 12/5/20 को समय करीब 6 बजे के आसपास मैं अपने घर पर बैठा था कि गोली चलने की आवाज़ सुनी। जैसे ही बाहर निकला तो देखा कि राजकुमार एक व्यक्ति के हाथ में लटका हुआ है और उसके हाथ में पिस्तौल था। फिर तब तक उसने पिस्तौल का मैगजीन वहीं गिर गया।
पहुंचने पर पता चला कि पता चला ही वाज नॉट
जी पता चला। हाँ, ये तीनों विटनेस से ये पता चला कि इसमें मारने वाले में राजकुमार और चुस्ना थे। सीजर लिस्ट है हुजूर, वो para 18 पे है हुजूर, वहां से रिकवरी हुआ है पिस्टल का मैगजीन, 2 खोखा एज para 18।
Yes. Anything else?
और apart
We'll
from
expedite the trial. Nothing else can be done.
Your lordships, the
Expedite
investigation
the
is
trial.
already complete. Your lordship,
Yes,
charge
but
sheet has
see
already
that,
been submitted.
Bullet injuries and
Your lordship, so far as the allegation so far as Rajkumar is concerned, Your Lordship, the Rajkumar, the allegation of his firing is on Ankush, Your Lordship. And it is, Your Lordship, this case has started on the basis of the information given by spy. Then these three names, Your Lordship, spy. Guptachar ने बताया कि ये तीन लोग. Guptachar, Your Lordship.
Ultimately, Rajkumar is saying,
Your Lordship.
Rajkumar is naming, yes. The applicant stroke accused in crime number so and so, registered with police station so and so for the offences punishable under section so and so by this application. He is seeking his release on bail during pendency of the trial after filing of the charge sheet. Next para heard. The learned counsel appearing for the applicant. First up, he argued that initially on the basis of information received from the spy, co-accused Ankush was arrested, and on the basis of his confessional statement, the applicant was taken in custody. First up, it is further argued that belatedly statement of injured Rajkumar was recorded on 9/6/2020, in which name of the applicant is figuring. First up, the investigation is over, and therefore, according to the learned counsel for the applicant, as main role is attributed to Ankush, the applicant is entitled to be released on bail. Next para, the learned APP opposed the application by contending that the offence is serious and the victim of the crime in question is naming the applicant as one of the assailant on the customer of his shop. Next para, I have considered the submission so advanced and also perused the material placed before me, including the case diary. Next para, the first informant, the FIR was registered on the basis of a report lodged by injured Manish Kumar. Post up. He was the customer at the shop of another injured owner, dash karke owner Rajkumar of that shop. First up, it is averred by first informant Manish Kumar that on 12/5/2020 he was purchasing the consumable items from the shop of Rajkumar. First up, at that time, two customers were present in the shop. First up, out of them, one whipped out a pistol and fired 2 rounds at Rajkumar. First up, first informant Manish Kumar further stated that witnessing the incident, he tried to run away from the spot, but he was fired and the bullet hit at his back. First up. Next para. Injured Rajkumar had suffered bullet injuries. Causing serious wound. To his abdomen. First, his hepatic HEPETIC PHXOR was ruptured by bullet wound. First of, the attending medical officer had noted that his condition was very serious. First, so far as Manish Kumar is concern, comma, the bullet hit at left side of his chest and pass through and through his chest. First. Next para. Considering the nature of wound suffered by Rajkumar, comma, at pre-trial stage, it cannot be said that statement of Rajkumar was belatedly recorded by the investigator. Full stop. His statement makes it clear that because of his serious condition, he was not in a position to make a statement. Full stop. Injured Rajkumar has stated that co-accused Ankush had fired bullets on him which hits his abdomen, and the present applicant fired a bullet at first informant Manish Kumar. Full stop. According to injured Rajkumar, comma, the incident took place because co-accused Ankush Kumar had quarreled with him when he was in jail. First, next para. Considering the nature of the crime and the aggressive behavior in firing a bullet at the innocent customer of the shop, comma, no case for bail is made out. Full stop. The application is accordingly rejected. Full stop. However, the it is expected of the learned trial court to expedite the trial.
Since last 2 years, Your Lordship, I am in custody, so at least observation, Your Lordship, to the...
Recently, Supreme Court has passed one more judgment,
Your Lordship,
that I cannot dictate on the calendar of the trial court. That is the judgment. Therefore, this is expectation.
At least Your Lordships may give certain liberty to the petitioner to renew his prayer for bail. After 2 years already, Your Lordships, the injured also is a criminal. He is saying that he is in jail. He was in jail. He had certain dispute with him.
You are not on the point.
The innocent
Behavior
customer.
of your client is more serious than that of the Ankush. Ankush has some reason to fire bullet at Rajkumar.
Yes.
Some reason. What reason was with your client to hit the customer of the shop? Place yourself in the armchair of that Manish Kumar.
2 years. 2 years.
No reason, just I was there.
2 years already have completed, Your Lordships. Your Lordships may give liberty for it to renew after 6 months, Your Lordships. If Your Lordships...
No, that is always there.
That is always, if Your Lordships would dictate in the order, Your Lordships, that would be...
Last sentence is expedite the trial.
Expedite the trial, Your Lordships, so far as liberty is concerned.
And in case of inordinate delay in conducting the trial, comma, the applicant shall always be free to approach this court for renewal of his request for bail.
Serial number 13, Mr.